Actually, I am a student of Dr. Wiki, the tourism management in Maejo University. I am also a farmer, entrepreneur, and I am the president of AmancioNicolas Holding Corporation and AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy. I am presenting from here to your left side is our map of the Philippines. My town is in the middle, and at the right hand this is the AmancioNicolas Farm Hotel and Restaurant. This is a Google shot taken 2018. So later on the other video, this is not anymore the actual scenario because of the intensive planting and taking care of the area. Our farm is 60 hectare along the highway, and it is the house of our school. So our task is to how to maintain an agritourism or tourism in its permanent state. Our approach is education. Our approach is to strengthen the internal, the local. Tourism as it should breathe with you, our ASEAN neighbor. But meantime, we need to strengthen our internal accountability and responsibility. We say that we need to wear a responsibility mindset, that we are only steward, that we are operating on the basis of social equity. What does this mean? We breathe with a lot of other agencies. We operate on our strength and we lean on the other strength of other agencies promoting tourism. It is our responsibility also to maintain economic viability or tourism self-preservation, or else the main objective of keeping it sustainable, keeping it permanent, keeping it good until we turn it over to the next generation will be one thing. So on the other side, we at AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy say that we are accountable to as other farms are doing. We are accountable to nurture a balanced environment at the farm. That's the basic of education. That is where we anchor our sustainability or permanency, because something has to remain in the place where the locals are coming so that the global can come in. Another accountability that we say we all have to do it so that it becomes permanent and sustainable is that the biodiversity protection. I am very inspired by the way Tina and team, Dr. Jackie, are doing at the Toucheng farm. And you know this, Hunter, I always follow what you are doing. And we wish that we can also equal or cooperate or collaborate with you. I was almost tempted a while back to ask Eileen Mok regarding, are you now operating in the Philippines? Because among the ASEANs, I think we need to join force and strength to really have that strong objective to keep tourism to its sustainability state. Because the pandemic taught us that. Because the pandemic brought us back to nature. And the pandemic taught us that the final retreat area of all of us challenged by health issues, environment, is the farm, open air, clean soil, clean water. So there is a necessity of being accountable to balance also production versus human consumption. We say this at AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy. It's not because we are human and we are equipped by reason and power to control our co-creation, then we are not responsible in keeping them, in making it be transferred to the next generation. That
Sorry,
is the,
Naomi.
ah,
Sorry, is your slide still on the first page?
slide, uh,
Because the slide is still on the first page.
oh, what happened? I'm now on my third. Did you see my second? I only have 9 slides.
No,
You
it's
know my
on
second?
still on the first page.
It's still on the first page. Oh, my stuff is here. Okay. Should be beautiful. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Hi, Hunter. Finally, I saw you. Of sustainability, taking care of environment, a responsible consumption, production, we need to balance that to all the farmers, to all our students, to the community where we operate, then we are in good hands. Because there is a problem, I do not know if that exists in the country's neighbors, that when the farmers can feel that their farm is not giving them anything, they will sell their lands. And that is a permanent damage to sustainable goals. That is a permanent damage to food security, to tourism, because we need the farmers to join us in order to sustain agri-tourism or the environment tourism. The second method is, again, internal. We need to inspire and make them believe that there is future in farming and in tourism. I'm moving now to my fifth slide. This is what we're doing. Ellen, can you see it? Hunter?
Yes.
I'm now on my fifth, okay? Our school is AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy. It is named in honor of our parents, my dad and my dad-in-law, Amancio and Nicolas. And we would like to focus on the tourism side because we think that when we focus on something definite, specific, then we will catch the attention of our subjects, not only the farmers, but also these children, the school children. Right now, here at AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy, to sustain the interest, motivation of the children, the, the children of our employees who are basically farmers in the farm, we give them a pair of sheep to, we call them the paiwi in our language. We loan them, but they do not need to pay. Just give us back one of the lamb, and then so that it is also sustaining our community development. So that is our program, among others. I would like to move on to short clips because there is no better way, according to me, to make the community understand what we would like to achieve in order to deliver sustainability. At our school, we the local government unit, Department of Agriculture, and eventually our ASEAN Exchange Student Program. This I'm looking forward, Tina, and the other collaborators, including those who are interested to collaborate with us, because there is no better way of selling tourism farming than to expose these children, the farmers, to the best practices, to the benchmark of the good practices of similarly situated communities. So this is our culinary competition. Uh, it's it's very inspiring. I hope you can see it. Can you still see me? Can you still hear this?
Yes.
Do you hear it?
Yes.
Can we proceed? Okay.
Yes.
Good. It's working. Did that come clear? Ellen, did you see that? This is the program that we would like to partner with our ASEAN neighbor, because we think that when we disrupt the pride, the teamwork of other countries, the best will just come out. It should be a healthy competition. It should be a healthy collaboration with your eco chef or something. I think we have to do this in order to sustain the motivation and interest of those who are in the academe, of those who are supporting these children in the academe. Can I be heard? Certification, collaboration of all the agencies that are included. Green dining, Dr. Tao also. I am seeking your, ASEAN embrace to my country, the Philippines. We have also a lot of strength internally to offer. So this is now the farm. Tell me when you can hear the video.
For a period of time of relentless effort.
Can you hear it?
Care of AmancioNicolas
Yes, we can hear.
Okay.
natural element now hosts an incredible biodiversity balance of plant, animals, microorganisms, and all other creatures thriving on good environment, clean air, land, and food. The effort of enlightening our farm workers stakeholders put all of us into a deep emotional connection that we are all integral part of building a livelihood and ecology so sustaining, stable, and safe. The process taught skills learned and developed in fermenting fish, fruits, coffee, winemaking, dairy and animal industry, vegetable gardening, horticulture, water and land resources conservation are our way of honoring valuable Filipinos, keeping in mind a balance of innovation and culture interwoven with diversity and coexistence with other countries. The farm now has 14 clean spring water basins, ponds, which nourishes the plants, animals, and humans. Through the years, the cooperation with the Department of Agriculture, Tourism, Organic Agriculture, Agriculture Training Institute, TESDA, state universities, and colleges resulted to the founding of AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy in 2016, which in 2019 generated a milestone of 1,000 immersion graduates.
My last material, did you see it, Tina? Am I still in? Because I'm looking at the screen. I cannot see myself. Hunter, am I still in?
Yes, you are.
Yes, very
It's not,
clear.
but it's not your last slide.
The last slide is something that we would like to contribute to this community. Sustainability is not about Philippines only. Sustainability is about when we all believe that we have something farming, selling to them, tourism, because we see this, all of us that have interests or have deep our heart into this discipline, we know it works. But since in the Philippines, there has not been a lot of success stories. In the Philippines, is more of if they have tract of lands and somebody's willing to buy it, it is safe to say yes, they will sell it. And that is like a dagger to my heart as a farmer, because we really need to. That is why we put this AmancioNicolas Agritourism Academy. And we need your help here. The last slide is being used because I am invited a lot to sell the career of farming. And this one slide is a symphony. In Taiwan, in Singapore, in Thailand, in Vietnam, we may be different instruments. This is the heart of sustainability. We have to sing one beautiful symphony to sell the discipline, the balance of production and consumerism, the healthy benefit of the soil, the water, clean air, clean food, the mantra of make your food as your medicine, then your medicine as your food. When we gather our acts together, this is the definition of sustainability for us who can see the bigger picture. This is my last slide, and I will leave you with this, and I will be open for questions eventually. I hope you can hear this because it's beautiful, they say. This will be my last slide. That's the end of my presentation. I hope we all sing a very good symphony by our common goal to sustain our tourism goal. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Jackie. Wiki.
So thanks a lot. This Naomi bring this heart-touching speech, and really this pandemic stopped our this economic and tourist activities. But with this core value of caring self, caring others, I think with this kind of positive energy, we can move the agriculture and sustainability agriculture forward. Thanks a lot, Naomi. We here doing a lot of these events, and we write a lot of FBs. It was always you write something to encourage us. That's Very nice of you. Thanks a lot. Now I will go to the next process is Dr. Victor Tao. Dr. Victor Tao is very, very busy, so it's he joined us in this event. I would like to send my special thanks to Dr. Tao, and let's welcome Dr. Tao. His speech was about this current development of sustainable tourism in Taiwan. Dr. Tao, thank you.
Hi. Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you see me okay? Hello.
Yes, sir. We can see you.
All right. Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. All right. Okay. Hunter gave me a just difficult assignment. Yeah, he want me to introduce tourism to foster the sustainable development. So I've been thinking and teaching this for 20 years. And then, as you can see this presentation file, and then the left-hand your side, okay, the business, in order to be sustainable, you have to keep on living, right? So you have to always think about the value for customers. So this model in the right-hand, left-hand side, you can see, including the environment, enjoy the environment, and you have to let the people to touch local population and the history. And then the physical, mental, and spiritual health is the key of the value. You have to do all the activities. It can be touching the animals, drinking local waters, smell the trees to revive them. And then also you help them to have the opportunity to participate the social benefit of the local community. And in the right-hand side, when the customers are not here, and you protect the geo and the bio source, and then using the enhancing local culture in community, okay, in your activities. In the same time, you demonstrate green economy, including purchasing, or like developing your land, okay, both in idea and then also in practice. And also you create local social value, okay, including like local minorities. Okay, here I start to give you pictures so you can see what happened in Taiwan a bit more. Okay, the first one, this one, is to reuse the agricultural waste. Is happening in all leisure farm too. Not only reuse, they think the value, how to let customer to touch those values from touching, making art crafts, or even use it as a fuel. And then, are you okay to see the forwarding my PowerPoint? Maybe fine. If there's problem, the Hunter, please let me know. Okay, this is from one of this farm. Okay, ecological compensation. And then, because as you can see, not only you the compensation, you tell the customers, that's the environmental education way, you tell them what you are doing, and by doing that. And here, you guys might have for the passengers, so people can take a rest here, as well as the current customers. And the mushroom tribe is also a famous leisure farm in Taiwan. The concept is a circular economy. That means their input, their production, their output, almost approaching zero waste. They look for other business output as their input. So when they use up those material for mushroom production, they find output business. So other business use their material to continue another industries as their input. It's called Mogu Bulo. It's a very, very famous one. I'm going to visit this weekend too. Okay, so in the past, they developed some DIY, so-called DIY, and then like the colorful paintings, so kids can draw the mushrooms. And then they gave up this because it create wastewater when they wash away, those wash their hand or something. Those gave up. They gave up the old DIY entertainment activities. So instead, they teach people, they help people learning how to cultivate mushroom even in their home yard. This is another major farm, and then this farm insists enjoy flowers from woody trees instead of herb trees, and also have a transportation, cooperate with local people, so they share the tourism benefit for the community. And this lovely farmer next to me, yeah, he's not good at selling product, but he's good at all he can do is cultivate a pineapple. So the farmers in that village, they help each other to make sure the all year around, they can have a harvest by physical controlling, not chemical controlling, but physical controlling of the agriculture or production season. So people can enjoy pineapple harvest all year round. Okay, so by just interaction and helping the community, I've developed some methodology, but I don't think I have time to talk about this. Okay, and then Shenzhen, very close to north part of Taipei. It is an old street. The majority people just go there to eat tofu, to understand what kind of heritage assets, including natural and cultural heritage for local DNA. So, and also the newly formed business. This is a bakery building seeking for the taste of nature. They don't put any artificial taste smell at all, like this kind of business. And also locally, they try to use tofu to develop a newer cake that is innovation. This is healthy. This kind of cake will be healthy and delicious, and using the traditional material. And also, people look for the more natural value, including minus ion. So people smell, watching bird, enjoying the trees in the leisure farm. And also, just because decreasing numbers of tourists are happening because the population also decreased. So all these problems happen, and so we start to look for new assets for green tourism for them. So we walked through the ancient trail, look for the valuable, interesting local herb medicine, and then we discuss with local government, and then we investigate the locations, important people, and then work as a team. And we find interesting developing like performing art, which is generated from just a traditional culture, like by singing, Shobogua, okay. And then some essays may not be so familiar with other parts of the community. You have to help them to integrate together, to let them become a friend. And then you have to discover what is potential and what they can do. For example, they can cook. Some of them can cook, but they don't have this resource and material, okay, to help them to integrate together. And then for tourist guide, and you just use some courses to help them to grow, to understand how to dig out their their story. and then you bring those friends from the with the highest CV value. And also this ChiangMai Park, Museum Park, they are also very, very great. They help the local community to preserve the local memories for coal industry, and as well, and also they regard this as energy history for mankind. So they have a lot of collaboration with the UK and also Japan. And this is Nantou, okay, this Leisure Farm, they help local farmers. Local farmers, they do have time to cultivate agriculture, but they don't know how to sell. They don't have time to sell. They don't have channels. So this homestay, he purchased, he helped people to sell the agricultural product. They invented some good soup for health purpose too. Yeah, they don't. So when he run his business, he help other members of community. And this is also a recent case. I brought my student. This is the temple. The temple here in Taiwan are kind of getting less and less people going, especially youngsters. Youngsters are not feeling interested to the temples, the religion culture anymore. So, but temples around in Taiwan, there are more than 120,000 temples in Taiwan. They are important ethnic resource for people. So reserve the temple and its culture are very important in Taiwan. So I'm thinking do this through the tourism phenomenon. So I talked to the temples owners, community members. They are very happy. Just we try to together we help young people to get in touch with religion culture again. So it's a difficult process, but it's interesting. We let the youngsters, we let students. By the way, I'm teaching the TungNan University. I'm a student, the freshman from the sophomore to the fourth year, and also some graduate student. To let them get into touch with the local culture, you need to have some process. Let them know, oh, there are something interesting, some beautiful cats. You can see them if you go. And after times and times of encouragement, and students feel they can do something when they leave the classroom, get outdoors. So they are very happy that when they help the community pick up garbage. Actually, there are not a lot of garbage because locally it's very clean already. So they are very happy because they have an outdooring. So in a management organization, so like 新港澳休闲农业区 agriculture region, yeah, they are the center of this. So they cooperate with the transportation activities, cultural assets, souvenir industry, and primary industry, and then national park scenic area, hospitality, food, local services, and then other NGOs to develop just a larger target audience. Some enrich the green content attractiveness, prepare for reception environment, and then we have a better tourism and greener economy. This is a model. So thank you. I think I've done this in a really limited time. Thank you.
Okay, 把它关掉一下。So thanks a lot, this Dr. Tao. This is a very, very good material that even a lot of places I've never been there before. And Dr. Tao has assisted a lot of community and a lot of these leisure farms to make them towards sustainability. And this is a really great effort. And in Taiwan, it's very rare. This scholar is an expert in sustainability or sustainable tourism. So it is our honor to have Dr. Tao here. So I would like to invite Dr. Tao to have a short, to bring some conclusion for this seminar or this forum. And probably we can work out how we go to next step from here. Thanks a lot. Let's invite Dr. Tao to have some conclusion about this forum.
Okay. Is the page okay, Hunter? Can you see the page?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. Okay, since this is the only page I have here, okay. So I have here. I like to have the opportunity to conclude and then make some suggestion of today's online meeting. First, from the previous speakers, I really do feel the pandemic has made people more aware of sustainability. So this is our chance to make people be more step into the green business, and then let through the tourism people understand the joyful feeling, the joyousness, and the sustainability can coexist at the same time. And also, international collaboration is never necessary. I hope the 农委会、宜兰县政府、our government, central government, and the local government, because it really will help the whole area moving forward to sustainability. Thank you very much.
So thanks a lot, Dr. Tao. And we are close to the end of this forum. Is there any partner here would like to have some question addressed to specific speakers?
Hunter.
Hello.
Hunter, can you hear me?
Okay, I'm Tina. Tina from Toucheng farm. So can everybody hear me, right? Okay. I think I don't have full question for all the guest speakers, but I'm very honored that I have this opportunity to invite all the guest speakers, and I also learned so much from like our different community and country. And I would love to see this kind of cooperation that we can do more in the future. Like I always want to do something with Noemi from Philippines, and since we have a lot of cooperation with ChiangMai Maejo University before the pandemic, there are so many students from Maejo University came to Toucheng Major Farm for intern. And I hope in the future we still get more students from ASEAN country. Also, I'm so pleased that for Dr. Tao's conclusion, I have exactly similar feeling that we should do like what Dr. Tao have given us what we can work on for the future. So here that from Toucheng Nature Farm or from新港澳region, that in the future we will work more on this area, and then this kind of conference make me feel such a partnership that we are not alone in sustainable when we want to do sustainable tourism, and sometimes we feel like we are very lonely. But
can we take a group photo? So everyone, please turn on your camera. So we would like to have a group photo.
Elaine, thank you for your join today. And if there are some of our members, they interesting to get to know more about GSTC certification, we will put you overseas,
Sure.
like contact information to them.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
可是我怎么？ Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay, we got it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And see you around.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.